Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Panorama. I'm your host, Joel Regler. Tonight I'm excited, you know me, classical musician. I have Stephanie Farrakane. Stephanie began her vocal training at York University, where she studied classical voice under the tutelage of renowned soprano Norman Burroughs. She completed a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Music Performance in 2008 and later earned the Master's of Music degree in Opera Performance from University of British Columbia in 2011. Stephanie has performed in a variety of operatic roles and has toured Canada and China. Whoa! In 2015, Stephanie founded the intergeneration choir called Vaughan City Voices and had the choir perform in the chorus of many operas and musicals. Most recently, directing and appearing in Mother Abbeys with opera by request in the production of The Sound of Music, which they were here at my show at the Panorama in 2017. And then later, directing and appearing The Witch in the opera Hansel and Gretel in 2019, just before having her first child. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest, special guest, is Stephanie Farrakane. Steph, you're a lyric soprano or pezzo?
I'm a lyric soprano.
Wow, what a wonderful voice. Are you the only one in the family who can sing operatic songs?
Not the only one that can sing, but the only one that is trained as an opera singer.
But your mom can sing too?
Sure, yeah.
Emma, you're going to see here one of these days, man. I'm telling you, I promise you, okay? And your husband is also a musician, Tony.
Yeah.
He plays instrument. You play instrument as well, right?
Play a little bit of piano.
Where did you get this musical training or musical knowledge from? Your dad also a musician?
No, nobody in my family plays or...
I guess it's just by fluke, eh?
I think if they tried, if they'd studied it,
they would be
probably very successful. But they went into different fields of work.
You like what you're doing?
Yes,
Of course.
I do.
Of course, yeah. Have your children learn how to play music as well or be a musician as well? There's nothing wrong with it.
Oh, yes.
Their life will be much better.
My son Adrian is already playing piano, and he can play a little bit of ukulele.
See? So, yeah, that's good. That's good.
He wants to play guitar.
Now, one thing there is another point for you. You can compose. Wow. I cannot do that. I don't know. I haven't tried it, but I wanted to. But how do you do that?
Well, right now, the compositions that I'm doing, if I have an idea for a song, I will sing it out loud. If I hear something in my head that sounds kind of catchy, I'll sing it, see if I like it, and then see if I can put chords to it. If I can find the right chords, then I will use that. If I can't, then I'll send it to... I'm working right now with a very talented friend and I guess colleague named Leila Kulizad, and so I'll send...
I heard that name before.
Yeah, she is a very talented pianist and jazz pianist. So I will send it to her, and she can find some more colorful...
How many have you composed so far, right at this point?
Right now, we're working on a musical, and so we're composing songs for the musical.
No, I mean yourself. How long you have...
Oh, I've been writing songs here and there since probably 2015, 2014.
What's that one day you said, I'm going to write a song?
Oh, when I learned how to play guitar. I started playing chords and I thought, oh my God, I can play guitar. And then I thought, oh, I'm not that good at guitar.
Who was your mentor?
Mentor for what?
Music.
I had many vocal teachers throughout my life.
But who do you admire as a musician? You listen to singers, composers, musicians.
Oh, like a role model?
Your role, yeah, you can use that word, role model.
I guess I look up to Maria Callas, Cecilia Bartoli.
Bertoli too?
Oh, yeah.
I like the way she sings.
I like...
It's overacting, but
she,
that's the way she is.
But I like her voice and that coloratura. I love it.
I like Kathleen Battle, Jesse Norman,
Yeah.
and of course, the one and only Maria Callas.
Yeah. When I'm looking to classical music, when I'm looking to Broadway and musical theater, I like Kristen Chenoweth. She's fun.
Yeah.
And Audrey McDonald.
Not familiar, though, but I heard. You know, Maria Callas died in Paris and in her apartment. And somebody bought that apartment from her lawyer or something like that. Now the owner of the apartment can see her every morning. An apparition in the balcony. Would you believe that? I read it on the newspaper.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
An apparition?
An apparition of Maria Callas. I like her to go to my house too. Maria Callas is the best one who ever sang Ave Maria.
Yeah, she does a great job. Beautiful.
Yeah. And Jesse Norman too as well. Oh, wow. What a great profession. Music inspires you to seek loftier goals. Myself, I read my music. I read my dreams and my hopes into music.
Yes.
You know, I love it, man. I'm lucky. Yeah, anybody is lucky to be a musician. I'm not consider myself as a musician because I don't even know how to play any musical instrument. I went to piano lesson, and that's about it. I took vocal lesson for a while, and that's about it. But I used it in a professional way, but I didn't last it too long. I don't like singing. I just like to listen, like to sit down and listen to the music, and that's it.
I like both.
Yeah.
I like listening. And
You got a wonderful vibrato sound, as a matter of fact.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, your crescendo, decrescendo is beautiful. And I like your... Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to hear Stephanie sing 3 songs, actually, right? Her composition, The Worth Living, and The Dream.
So A Life Worth Living and The Dream are the 2 that I've composed with the help of Leila Kulizad.
Okay. And Ave Maria by Gunud. Gunud Ave Maria is the most famous one. And the other one is, second one will be Schubert. Schubert wrote the Ave Maria originally in German words, translated into Latin. And Puccini is 2 words only, Ave Maria, all the way down from the beginning to the end of the melody. And also, Puccini also was the most recent one that was written Ave Maria. There's 13 Ave Maria total, you know?
I'm sure there's many Ave Marias or many arrangements of Ave Maria.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to listen to Stephanie sings first your composition, Worth Living.
A Life Worth Living, yeah.
The Life Worth Living. And The Dream. Ladies and gentlemen, Stephanie Farrakani. Thank you.
Life worth living has no room for regret. It longs for a purpose more than paying off your debt. A life that's worth living isn't what most people say. It means choosing the day in a brand new way. A life worth living is when your sweat and blood makes his story for the world to be proud of. And in these sacred moments, you'll begin to rise and thrive. But here I am, barely surviving, I'm just getting by. It's more than a thought, a wish or a prayer. If the moment of hush gives an energy rush, if your heart's beating proud, that's 'cause I've stunned the crowd with my fight. It's a glorious life of victory. A life worth living has every emotion: happiness, sorrow, anger, devotion, love. We'll fight for the gift to defend what we love. I make my own luck, and then it is done. We make our own luck, and then it is done. A boy at the age of 3, sitting wide-eyed, learning of the world he sees. He's got no limits, no goals, but a bubbling curiosity begins to unfold. A boy at the age of 10 has a steady hand and can hold a pen, so he writes what he loves on his boxing gloves. He says, "One day I'll be a world-class fighter. You'll see, you'll see."
Seth, that was a good one. Your own composition, beautifully done. How many so far do you have written? 10, 20?
Well, for this musical, I think we have 5 in total so far. There's more to come.
The first time you were here, you did The Sound of Music. Which one were you there? What did you sing a song?
I did some stage directing for The Sound of Music, and then I also performed in the role of Mother Abbess.
Oh, so you sing Climb Every Mountain?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're the one who's on the show at Panorama, the Climb Every Mountain.
Oh, yeah. Maybe you didn't recognize me in my
I haven't seen it
costume.
ever since. But it's on the YouTube, you know that?
I'll check it out.
Check, type my name, Joel Rekla, and you'll see it. But in the original Ave Maria, it was in the movie. Who was that? Who did Climb Every Mountain? Do you know?
Oh,
Do you
what's
remember?
her name? I don't remember her name. Oh.
Yeah, I think I do. The Greek singer.
What's her name?
I forgot. I once I remember
Okay.
the name. It was not. Julie Andrews. I've seen that movie maybe 7, 8 times since I was 16 years old, and since I came here too. On television, it's always all in. Anyhow, how long do you presented that professionally here, right? And not there in the theater live performance?
Non-profit.
Oh, non-profit. Oh, I see.
We raised money that year.
How much?
I don't remember. It was,
And my money went to where?
pardon?
The money went to?
Dominican Republic.
Oh.
It was through the church, St.
Yeah.
Peter's, where we were performing.
Yeah.
So the priest there, he's very active in the Dominican Republic, and he does fundraising every year. So we thought, okay, whatever money we make from ticket sales
Yeah.
will go towards this charity.
Tony can sing too? Your husband?
My husband, he doesn't perform singing, but at home he will always.
You should
will always
tell him to
sing.
sing one day here. Some Italian songs.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah, go ahead.
he'll play them. He can play them
Yeah?
effortlessly. Yeah, singing he can do with a bit of work.
I met him once. I think he was with you when the Sound of Music were here one time.
Yes, you met him.
You've been here
he came.
three times so far.
Yes.
The second time that you were here, you
13?
sang O Mio Bambino Caro. I've been here, this is my 7th season.
This is your 7th
This is
season.
my 7th.
Okay.
Next year will be my 8th season. So the second time you were here were last year, I think, if I'm not mistaken. You sang O Mio Bambino Caro by Puccini.
I did. Yes.
And you will be the third one who sang that particular aria in my show.
It's a popular one.
Oh, I love it, man. I love it. The O Mio Bambino Caro was written twice because the first one they did, you cannot sing it. It's a very narrative one. So they did it all over again, which the second one, they did it, meaning, Oh, My Beloved Father, by Puccini. Puccini is a modern composer because he died in 1934. In the classical music, but of all the classical music, Ave Maria will be the best so far. Thank you very much for singing that aria for me and for my show, Ave Maria.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I love the song. I hope I did justice to it.
Oh, you did. I cried. I did. It's so. When I was in high school, I used to sing that. And my classmates go, what do you sing that song for? Who is that? What song is that? They're all wondering. And way back in the 50s. Because I love that wonderful melody, man.
Yeah.
Ave Maria. They stopped doing that here. I was telling your mom on the funeral because it's becoming so famous in the funeral, that Ave Maria, they stopped doing it.
At church.
Church, yeah. But
I think that the reason why they did that is because they want the congregation to be more included in the singing. And that's why they took away the Ave Maria, because sometimes it's more like a showpiece.
yeah, that's what I think. They think it is, you know.
But I still love it.
Oh.
It's a great piece.
They shouldn't
and
do that. You know.
I think anyone can sing it.
Ave Maria is for everything. Wedding, recital, funeral, and anything that you wanted. It's a freedom of speech, a freedom of singing any song that you wanted to do, you know. And you're lucky you can sing, and you can compose music, and you can read songs or music. How lucky can you be? No other things in this world that you can do better than to be in music industry.
I agree. I think it definitely, it takes some weight
Keep
away,
it up.
heaviness away from your life.
And you can sing. Not everybody can sing. And you can sing. Congratulations.
I think everybody can sing. They just have to want to.
Well, you have to be training as well. You should also understand how to sing. You cannot just blow your mouth and just perform. You cannot do that. Who's your favorite singer, anyhow? Female.
I think we talked about that. I like Maria Callas,
No,
Chile Bartolo.
besides not classical.
Not
regular.
classical, like pop music.
Yeah. Streisand, something like that.
You know what? When I was younger, I really enjoyed Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, the divas, you know. But now in my later years, I'm listening to more of the Cranberries.
Who's Cranberries?
They're like a rock band, 90s rock band.
Oh.
Well, I think it's my husband's influence as well, because we listen to a lot of rock and roll music at home.
That's one thing, music I don't listen to, rock and roll. I don't know why. Anyhow, thank you for coming again for the third time. Thank you very much indeed. You made me happy with your voice and your sound of your music. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Joel. Thanks for having me.
And also I'd like to thank each and every one of you. Happy Thanksgiving for everyone that was listening and watching us our show. It's Joel Rector saying good night. Bye-bye.